What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to play around with some more Blood and Jade. Now, we had to reset because the old save file got completely corrupted with the update. And, yeah, we're on our heels at the moment. We gotta get some foot soldiers in to Miao Ying's army to get her set back up. And, Feng Ma can probably do some stuff. We're just keeping an eye on Zatsu here, this Beastman general, even though Feng Ma can't do anything against him right now, because that would be suicidal. But all of our cities are starting to get upgraded. We're getting some really cool stuff, and we're getting our Jade crossbowmen from our dormitory here in a minute. So we'll see how it goes, but we're just going to have to jump right in and let the turn go over. Pome is going to be our next big conquest, so that we can settle the interior here. And it looks like we're already at war with the Ratmen. Clan Eshin has decided they want to pick a fight. So we're going to have to deal with that while we're dealing with Pome. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. What could go wrong? Oh, except for that looks like they've captured Taizu. Now with only one set of ogre bulls, we can probably fight this one off. We're going to have to do it ourselves because we don't want a valiant defeat and lose our caravan. The Jade Lancers aren't going to do much for us. The archers may not do much, but we can use the spearmen as our center line and hopefully shoot them a little bit. We can use this corner of the battlefield. Bolgfarg? Elf Smasher? Because the Noblars are not a threat in any way, shape, or form. We can probably maybe run them down with the Jade Lancers, the few that we have. His caravan route has been really stricken with a lot of battles, so it's been unfortunate, but we can use the black powder weapons on the flanks and keep all of our warriors tight in the center. Might use the Jade warriors on the very exterior to protect our gunners, and use our spearmen in the center. Archers behind. It's still not going to be perfect, but I think that's what we might do. So we know they're going to be coming from over here, so could we use this hill to our advantage? I think we're going to have to. So let's group up our spearmen.
In harmony.
And let's get... I was hoping that we'd be able to set up one set of gunners there, one set of gunners there.
Order and balance.
Let's just take the skirmish mode off for that.
In harmony.
Put our archers behind. Put the 7 lancers we have here, our general in the center. And our weak units of Jade fighters down there. We'll let them come in. The only thing that's really a threat here are the ogre bulls.
Praise the dragons. It is fated.
See how much damage we can do to them coming in before anything else happens.
Peasant archers. Minds as one.
Iron hail gunners. The celestial faithful. Defenders of Cathay.
Hopefully where we've got all of our archers set up is enough.
Jade Lancers.
Guess we should actually use these lancers while we still have them. No, I want you to go down there, then there, and then we can have you come around for a little bit of a flanking run. Why are you guys not fighting? Guess we'll have to move you a bit.
Praise the dragons!
Marching as one.
There we go. There's a good volley from our gunners. Popping these saber tusks.
Jade Lancers.
While we're losing some Iron Hail gunners over there,
Warriors!
let's send those Jade warriors in.
Commander of cities!
Minds as one. Sun Yang sends us.
That's just a cluster over there.
Zhanyang's faithful! Understood!
Restore order. Harmonious wrath.
Warriors!
Retreat. Withdraw.
I was expecting those gunners to fall back.
Bringing harmony! On to command!
Cavalry. Iron Hail Gunners. Guided by ancestors.
It really comes down to how much we can shoot. I don't mind shooting into our own troops right now. It's a defeat if we do anything else. So
Sun Yang's faithful.
hopefully these Iron Hail gunners will start firing too.
Harmonious wrath.
And a close victory is still better than a valiant defeat, so we'll just go with it. We only lost 76, but still, that was a significant amount of our force. But we didn't lose any entire units, which is nice. Hopefully we'll be able to get Shoji some time to rest back in the capital once he's done this route. Though those ogre bulls did get decimated pretty heavily. I tried to play the Ogre Kingdoms, but yeah, their economy is a little bit weird to me, so I don't know. Take the army replenishment at this point. Alright. So Rock Skulls, Tree Hammers are both destroyed. And we have to deal with the rats. So Jingpo is probably under Ratman control right now. Which means we're going to have to deal with that sooner rather than later.
The Storm Dragon.
But we also have to deal
None
with
refuse my call.
getting Miao Ying back an army to go to Pomei.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
Shrine of the Alchemists, still something that we do have to worry about. Time being, Feng Ma might have to just deal with some peasant troops.
Is a privilege.
And better scales? Yep, that's what we're going to take.
A gift from the dragons.
And we'll stay on the Celestial Lake, because we're going to need that for now. He's almost at
The
Marienburg.
Lord Magistrate stands ready. Commander
many-
of the
Yeah, he's got one more turn, so he'll be coming back on his own. It'll be fine. Don't have to deal with it. Nothing else that we got to really worry about here, and
As hot as Nangao's forges.
kind of don't want to leave without getting some more
I
troops
stand
here, but we
apart.
might have to deal with
I
Pomei
serve
sooner
only
rather
the
than later.
Do you wish to join
Loyalists
me in analyzing
are-
some war scenarios?
Are they at war with them? No, they're not. So they're not at war with the same people we are. Be nice if they were.
Heat cannot
What
quell
other
my thunder.
quick deals can we make right now?
Obey me!
You know what? The Blood Guzzlers have
Did you
been.
bring any meat besides what's on your back? Now do the
We want passage through the mountains of Morn.
most
In charge.
Natural authority.
City commander.
Alright, so Clan Eshin is probably going to be our biggest threat overall, and we're going to have to deal with them. I mean, it's only turn 10, and we're already looking at dealing with the rats. That kind of sucks. But it's just what we'll have to do right now. You're still probably recruiting.
My will does not bend.
See if we can get you to come out, and we'll fight you in the field, and then we can do other stuff. It's going to be a lot of catch up and replenish our troops. And that's a giant Eshin army right there. Which is unfortunate. Control for all 6 provinces. We don't want 6 yang, we don't want 6 yin, so we'll just execute the alchemist and get the corruption. We have tons of money.
My mother would approve. The storm gathers. Serve and honor your ancestors.
So Shrife, it's a lot of skaven-slaves, but he does have some night runners that we can see.
Enemies.
And we'll get better cargo capacity.
Upper hand, indeed.
Building upgrades are available, so we'll upgrade that one for sure. And we are still 2 points into yang, so we need a yin building. Casualty replenishment rate or growth. We'll take the growth because we kind of need it. And the Jihi caravan. What's going to be the best profit for us? Looks like the caravan headed into Reichland. 4,500. Could go to the dwarves. It's closer. 9 turns to go there, or 6 turns, and it's all along green for here. Yeah, we'll send it to Karazakarak.
I cannot fail the
And that one's done, that one's done. So we got 3 turns on Nangao.
It shall be effortless.
Alright, so it's going to be a lot of build-up for the first little bit of this episode, I think. And we're going to have to see if we have to deal with Shife here in a minute. Oh, is he going to Wenchang? It is difficult to deal with a whole bunch of enemies when you don't want to deal with any of them. New plague amongst us. We're getting Nurgle corruption. Ostermark got destroyed.
Windshaper. The majestic defender.
Go back into our regular stance. We should be able to get close.
Natural authority.
And we're still going to be points into there, so we'll go with another Yang building. Or Yin. I always get the two confused, because I'm a little silly that way.
No! Blame you!
Hopefully we can hold on while we're dealing with all this.
To touch a dragonborn is blasphemy.
Let our caravan do its thing. Now Shife just backed off, I think. But we might have to take Miao Ying and Fengma to take Pomei, because we're going to need this entire province. Oh, and it just got replaced with Hao Tao. Looks like those... Yeah, the Jagged Horn Triad got destroyed, minus corruption in all provinces, and we are balanced in our harmony.
The Emperor's chosen daughter.
So
The
is there any...
celestial.
There's no way that we can get Miao Ying.
I forbid
Oh,
all
there
hesitation.
is. So this may
Master
work out
of
for us.
vengeance.
Cathay needs them dead.
I don't know if they're able to retreat from that stance. Looks like they are.
I must make the Emperor noticeable.
That's fine. And we'll get Alchemic Mortar. So we don't want
For
to
the
unbalance
defense
ourselves
effort.
again. We can keep upgrading our buildings. We got one more turn for Nengo. Yeah, one more turn. We can start doing some cool stuff there. And we might need another
Only before
Shogun Gun before too long. I mean, we're making 2,600 a turn, so it's not too big of a deal. But we should still
You are
kind
yet
of keep
to
an eye on it.
transgress against Cathay.
We can afford that right now. And I would rather have Greasus like us, because we're transporting so much through the Mountains of Morn. Oh, so Shife wants to come and fight us. We're gonna fight this battle ourselves, because we've been relying on auto battles a lot. In retrospect, I probably should have got us some more infantry for Feng Ma. But this will be just fine. I mean, it's kind of an infantry-based battle here. And we're just going to let Miao Ying take on all of the Night Runners and Gutter Runners in her dragon form. The Golden Hounds of Gehenna should be able to take care of a lot of the slaves? Clan-rat slaves? Skaven-slaves? Skaven-slaves, that's the right terminology. I swear I remember all of this, but yeah.
Jade warriors! Zhang faithful! Warriors!
So we want to be right up at the front of this battlefield.
Praise the dragons. The storm dragon.
I don't really need to channel, but we can just start deploying. We cannot even see
It
them.
is our sworn duty to
So we're going to pause real quick. We're going to advance all of our troops up as quickly as we can, try and take this hill. Give ourselves a little bit of added range.
defend Cathay on any front from which it is threatened. Shielded by our ancestors!
There's the start of the Eshin army.
Blows.
So let's just speed it up and see if we can make it to our battle line before the slaves make it into the woods.
Rooting out evil. Witness their demise. My elixirs are ready.
I think they made skaven-slaves slightly faster.
Master metallurgist.
It's definitely just a skaven-slave army, so we don't need to worry too much.
The celestial daughter. Watch for the Emperor.
Let's get Miao Ying out of that little confrontation, get her back over here, and maybe drop her into human form to heal herself. Let our archers do a little bit of the work.
Sorcerer of secrets. The storm dragon.
never conquer.
Warp stone and steel.
Oh, let's actually drop Miao Ying back down to her human form.
Ready to defend.
Need 6 winds of magic to actually let her heal.
My power is absolute.
Focus fire there.
Acolyte of secrets.
Jade crossbows.
March
I'm
in ordered
not going to make
ranks.
the same mistake as I have before, and I'm going to get the sky junk out of there.
It must be done. Shaper of steel.
Warrior crossbows.
Now we just need our crossbowmen to outshoot these Night Runners.
The storm wind blows.
Or we just have Miao Ying charge into it. That works as well.
Master of tempests.
Jade crossbows.
Sorceress outcast.
I think they're getting very near the army loss penalty, though.
Crossbowmen. Fight as one.
A triviality. Decimate them.
They will perish.
Just need for their leader to go down or something.
Ready as always.
Warrior crossbows.
Sun Yang sends us.
Totally forgot our sky junk could have been shooting this whole time.
Mistress of storms.
Jade crossbows. Draw still.
The celestial daughter. Sun Yang's faithful.
Alright, let's get our
Warriors!
own troops involved here.
Decree.
Alright, we still lost a lot more troops than... Wow, I thought we lost more than that. I guess not. Managed to decimate their army, though. Over half their troops did not make it out of that encounter. And our alchemist was the one that did the most damage. Pretty good. Now our archers are now starting to rank up. Our Jade footmen are starting to get a few ranks, which is nice. And we're actually going to take the unit experience. Fengma's probably going to have a peasant's army until later on. It's a little unfortunate. Because we have to siege Pome. Am I saying the right city here? Ah, we have another fight. This one we're going to have to fight ourselves because we've been relying on auto-resolve too much for the ogre fights. You were along an entirely green caravan route, though, so... Jihi, what are you doing? Like, you're getting into trouble when you don't need to. Even though you've got kind of a better army than our other caravan master does. Alright, throw that in the center.
Peasant spearmen. Stone and steel.
And let's sit back here and make them come to us.
There must be order.
Again, it's the ogre bulls that are mostly the threat out of this army. I used to be afraid of the saber-tusked packs, but I've been finding that they are less and less of an issue over time.
Minds as one. The Emperor's will.
Jade warriors.
It is fated.
For Cathay. The dragon's command. Eradicate them. Never surrender. For the moon dragon.
Wind and fire. For Cathay!
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much a one battle for us at this point. Okay, they're shattered. So let's just powerbomb this ogre butcher. There we go. We still lost 45 soldiers, which is not cool, and we almost lost Jihi himself. Because Torgolg. Slaughtermasters and the ogres in general just have weird names. Oh, those weren't even ogre bulls, those were man-eaters. That would explain a little bit more. And we'll take the army replenishment. Alright, so Nangao is upgraded, which means we can go and get crane gunners and grand cannons starting to be produced. And we can get a corral, which will allow us to get other cool things eventually. Building browser, what else is there? Oh, yes, we gotta wait on the corral, because we can get either an alchemist tower, that'll give us access to sky lanterns and another alchemist, or a garrison. Oh, celestial tower, not a garrison. It gives us a garrison of an astromancer, which would give us access to astromancers. We also want the celestial barracks and the celestial armory, so we can get our celestial crossbowmen and dragon guard. So much that we gotta do. We also want more sky junks too, and sky lanterns. So we have an an alchemist gaining experience in the other army. Could go for the celestial tower. I do want to get the terracotta sentinels. So we'll go with the celestial tower and make Miao Ying's army just a little bit better.
Storm dragon.
We can get evasion, which helps us a little bit. I don't know if we completely wiped out that Ratmen army,
As Nangao's fortress.
but it looks like we did a fair amount of damage to it regardless.
Many feet, one purpose.
I will make my father proud.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
4
I
and 4
expect
there,
loyalty,
5 and
efficiency,
5.
and harmony.
So Terracotta Graveyard or Wang Chung? It is Wang Chang that has the special building that we want. Nangao's upgrading. Needs 4 to go to the next level, but we'll get a town for Nanli after this round is over.
The dragon-blooded.
Then we will besiege Pomei with both of our armies. Hopefully. And there's going to be an assault on one of the gates in a minute here, because, well, chaos is being chaos, and we're going to have to deal with that. Was warned that the patch that we're currently recovering from did make the AI a little bit more aggressive, so Mingyule. So the Dissenter Lords are trying to do something. Okay, so we can have either more Jade Warriors or more Archers. Let's go with the Archers, because we like being able to outshoot things.
The celestial Miao Yi.
Miao Ying can go and siege Pomei.
I decree death.
And our own
Natural
Shogun Gun
authority.
can go try and pick a fight with theirs, even though they're just going to run away.
You face a dragon of Cathay.
Now, we get a valiant defeat, but we can actually fight through this if we're smart about it. So let's do that. We're going to use a clever use of spells and get Fengma right into the fight. It's mostly being able to outshoot them and take the walls. So we just need to make sure we're in the same place as our reinforcements, too. And their army is mostly peasants, whereas we have Jade Warriors and Jade Crossbows, a good Sky Junk. We got to be careful about the Sky Junk. We don't want to lose it. I think this is pretty much the same way we did it on the first attempt before the patch. So, yeah, we should be fine here. Hoping we're fine.
Jade warriors! Crossbowmen!
So put our Sky Junk there.
Defenders of Cathay!
Try to take the walls as cleanly as possible, but we don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be almost 2 minutes until our reinforcements get here. And of course our magic goes down, but it was worth a shot for this one. We're going to pause right away. And hope this all works out for the best.
I embody the Emperor's will. Serve me and serve him. He shall reward victory.
And the reason why we're attacking the gates with the Sky Junk right now is to try and open them up for when our reinforcements arrive, so they can just storm right through.
Behold the tempest. Ready to defend. It must be done.
Of course, our alchemist is moving too fast, so ended up on the wrong side of the walls too quickly. That was a good use of a spell.
Crossbowmen! flanks!
Let's get everyone a little bit closer. Just
celestial
keep an eye on our
faithful.
sky junks too.
Never
Sky
conquer!
junk, not sky junks. We only have the one. Alright, so the gate is open. So as soon as our reinforcements start showing up,
Ready. Minds as one. March in ordered ranks.
and there's our reinforcements. So Fengmon, let's get you double timing it. Organize your troops a little bit. Get them going right through the gate. I don't know why they want to climb, that's just weird. Let's get all our archers over here too.
Shaper of steel. Alchemist repositioning.
Shenyan's faithful. Understood.
Praise the dragon!
Wind and fire. Jade crossbows. Crossbowmen.
Now it's just a matter of getting through the breach that we've made.
Guided by ancestors. Sorcerer's outcast.
Chuzu, run, run. You getting hurt was not part of the ideal.
Leading the way. I become death. Sorcerer of secrets. Setting
Let's get you over to the side that we actually own.
Cathay.
Peasant archers. Fight as one.
We must retreat.
Spears. The dragons ask.
Alright, let's just get these troops through. Miao Ying, we need you to get out on the outside.
They must fall.
Never conquered. So be it.
For the Emperor. Rooting out evil.
I'm actually having to concentrate for a change. Man, those Jade warriors are just getting smoked.
Warrior crossbows. Harmonious wrath. Spears.
Master of the winds. Of course.
I hate it when the spells stick like that.
Zhang Yang's faithful. Sound the retreat.
At least one of our forces up on the walls just
Good.
kind of failed.
Now defend it. Order and harmony.
Jade warriors! The Emperor's will!
Defend the realm. Archers. By celestial decree.
See if we can bombard their peasant archers over the wall. Yeah, it looks like they had the same idea, just there's a lot more arrows coming in than there is going out.
We shall not be conquered. They turn the elements against us.
It must be reclaimed. them down.
With pride!
Move
Let's
and
just get our
win.
archers back into position and see if we can bombard over.
Offspring of dragons.
Thingmon's still doing
Ready to
okay.
defend.
We're still doing alright. We've lost a lot of Jade warriors, but taking this city will be worth it.
Sun Yang's faithful.
At least I hope it'll be
Light
worth
of
it.
secrets. Order and balance. Repositioning. Fire in the blood. The storm wind blows.
Ready, as always.
Might be able to sneak our alchemist back over and get a Gehenna's Hounds off without losing her.
Warpstone and steel. Master
If we
metallurgist.
do this,
Fly elixir
get her into
are
Miao
ready.
Ying's range, and pop a heal on her.
Shaper of steel.
We just need to wait for one more Winds of Magic to pop in, and then we should be able to dice those archers, because they seem to dodge the hounds less.
If necessary.
Stone and steel. Mistress of storms.
For the moon, dragon!
Warriors!
The celestial faithful!
How did our archers get all the way in there? I guess they were still on a targeted attack and just decided to chase.
Shogungan sorcerer.
If you both go after
The celestial faithful! For the
him,
Emperor!
They will perish!
I think we're just going to speed it up, because at this point we're not really losing too much. Now it just comes a matter of grinding down the last few units that they have. There we go. Yeah, it's a Pyrrhic victory, but it's still better than the defeat that we were looking at. Not a bad way to fight through, though. I mean, we did lose almost 600 soldiers, which is pretty tough. They lost double that, and it's not really something to be proud of, because it's all people in Cathay. Yeah. But we didn't have a single unit completely get tanked, so we're fine there.
The defensive parameter expands.
So the Land of Stone and Steel is ours now. Take them. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go with the, not the control, the research. Research, there we go. So we have lots of spells to research.
Order is restored.
Miao Ying's gonna take Life Bloom. And we're gonna give her Storm Scale.
The Bastion's
Make her
defense
harder to hurt.
requires it.
Magical reserves, so we have more winds of magic. All those soldiers are looking pretty decent.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
And now Peng Ma just needs to
Chamber
get
of the
upgraded.
8 winds.
So take Dragon's Breath, of course. And then we'll be able to get Wall of Wind and Fire next level, which is going to be great.
It
It's
befits
an awesome
my high
spell.
station.
And Nan Li can get upgraded as well. We spent a lot of the money that we had gathered up. Now, ironically, we are not at war with Village right now, which... Who are we at war with? Just Eshin and Nanyang. So, we don't have to worry about them just yet, but we still have to worry about them because, well, Forsaken, Warriors of Tzeentch, and where are they? There they are, the Doom Knights of Tzeentch. We do have to worry about Chaos. But with the capture of Po Mei, and the fact that, yeah, the Rebel Lords here, they have one character and no home region. They're going to attack next time we hit the Hourglass. That's going to do it for this week, guys. So if you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video comes out. And remember guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.